G'day, welcome to the shed. I'm Benno. I'm working on this 80 series again. In this one, I'll pretty much dive an elbow deep in grease and oil and horrible shit. This front end is pretty sad, but it's coming along. It's getting there. Check this out. You'll see what I've done to it. If you feel like subscribing, please do so. I'm pulling the driver's side hub apart, finding much the same things. The shitty oily, greasy, oily crap. Once again, the retaining nut's loose, and I'm guessing the nut underneath it's going to be loose. The disc on this side is not quite as bad. Got oil coming up through here, which is something I didn't notice on the other one. To tighten this up, someone's gotten in there with, I don't know, a chisel or a screwdriver and smacked it with hammer. Honestly, that's just not the way to do it. No wonder this thing's in such bad nick. I've dropped the oil out of this diff. As usual, all the plugs were ridiculously tight. Let's have a look, see what actually comes out of this diff. It's not pretty, very thick, and there's not much of it. Oh my god. Bit of a sad state of affairs. Now, I'm just going to have to drop everything. The end of this magnetic plug doesn't look real good either. That does not make me happy. Makes me feel rather sad actually, but let's clean that off. There is a lot of metal there. I suppose the next step is to drop the center, see just how bad this diff is. Alright, so that's just some of the metal that was attached to this diff drain plug. This is the oil that's come out of it. There's not much there, and it's just mixed up with grease, so yeah, it's a thick, soupy shit. So I've managed to get the diff center out. I suppose I'll just give you a look at it, eh? It's pretty ugly. I don't really want to touch the shit. This diff center's, it's pretty freaking dirty. It's covered in that same crap. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do at the moment is I'm just going to, for the time being, I'm going to replace this pinion seal, and I'll get that off and clean all that up. I've just gone over it with a bit of a wire brush, trying to clean the crap off. I want to put lockers in this, but I don't have the cash to do it straight away, so I'm going to try and clear out as much of the crap out of here as I can without pulling it apart. Clean it up, flush it out, put a pinion seal in it so it doesn't leak, because I want to get it registered. I don't have the time or the patience or the money at the moment to put lockers in it to do the whole thing, so I'll do a full diff rebuild when I put the lockers in. Hopefully it'll last a little while longer. Wasn't making any horrible noises, which really surprises me, maybe because there was so much thick crap in there. I've got to get some solvents. I've got a parts washer over there, so I'll put it in the parts wash. I'll clean out as much of the crap as I can, replace this pinion seal and throw the diff back in, for the time being at least. Anyway, that's the plan as it stands right now. Let's see, can we see inside there? Now we see a little bit. It's pretty ugly. Rag in here so we can clear out. Obviously, if you're watching this, you've made it to the end. Thanks a lot for watching yet again. There's more work in this than I really was hoping for. So I'm just going to keep working on it. I'm going to work from the front and I'm going to go right through to the back. Check everything out, make sure that's okay. The sway bar bushes are non-existent. Most of the bushes are going to need replacing. It become quite a costly exercise, so don't forget, give us a like if you feel so inclined. Oh, and hey, if you feel like subscribing, please do so.